Greetings, 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 greetings. Greetings and great rising, greetings, great rising. Great rising, great rising, great rising. How y'all doing on this Sunday, on this self-care, self-love, sacred Sunday? Yes, in Scorpio. Ashe, ashe. Well, it's popping. It is a very magical, potent, powerful, energetic time, baby. I feel like I am just, I don't know, like the inner workings of me feel like they're just coming to life, baby. Yes, I will be dropping a pick a card reading a little later today. So be on the lookout for that. Just wanted to come through, share some energy in regards to Scorpio season. Thank you so much for the like. Ashe, ashe. What's popping? What's popping? What's popping? There is a lot of energy that is taking place right now, and it has been for a while, but this is what I feel like the beginning of that transformative, that potent, powerful, ancestral, you know, what's going on, Alicia? What's going on, sis? Is that potent, powerful, time right now. For those that rock, the veil is waning, Ashe. The veil is down, Ashe. The veil is no mas, Ayi Bobo, Ashe Yo. But during this season, October is a very magical, month within itself. And, in the beginning portions, the first half, it like focuses on love and commitment and comfort and security, finances, beautiful things. And it's just about opening up and exposing yourself to love, self-love, the love of, others, Ashe. And then it intensifies with the second half, at least for the kid, Ashe, because when you have that love aspect of Libra and we're rocking with Venus, Ashe, you're rocking with energies like Oshun, Urzuli Frida Dawn Tour, Dahomey, always they're together to me. So let's be clear. Urzuli Frida, Dahomey, Ashe, Aphrodite, all of the energies of love. Ashe, the couple aspect of it. Dambala and Ayido Wido, Ayibobo for the kid. You definitely are rocking with the Barons, the Gades, Mama Brigitte, all of those energies, those deep, dark energies, they're already surfacing, they're already around. And then when the second half comes, it gets deep, it gets intense. Scorpio energy is water energy. So your feelings, the love, the lust, the passion, the sex, the mysteries of it all, those deep, dark, feelings. They can even teeter over into like an obsessive type of thing. So you want to be mindful of that. If someone seems to be a little too attached very early, especially during, this energy, that could be some flags. So you want to take a look in to that. What's poppin', sis? How you feeling on this energetic? Oh, woo. Yes. We have energies of Maternet, Mambo Maternet. We have energies of Oya. We have energies of Medusa, Minx, Newt, Persephone is definitely coming through with that duality, that energy, the balancing of it all. You have my yacht on the scene, wearing your heart by a feather. There are a lot of energies, however it is that you rock, whatever, faith-based spiritual practices, archangels, whatever it is, these energies are out now. Like you can communicative energies. We have Mercury on the scene, Mars is on the scene, and they're all in like a trine with that triple goddess energy, with the moon. Today's discussion, this energy is in Libra. And it's just reminding us to take along the energies and the lessons that we had during Libra season, take those along with us during these dark energies of Scorpio, because it could be a little hard to see the love, feel the love, be love. Ashe. And when we're dealing with such deep, dark emotions and deep, dark feelings, and, Pluto is a dwarf planet. So sometimes it's a planet, sometimes it's not, is next to a black hole. So there could be some unexpected surprises on a high end and on a low end. It's just energy. This is a very energetic time. So you want to make sure that you're being expressive in your intentions for the rest of this month, even going into November, like the first week of November, all of this energy is just going to intensify as we go along. Right before I rose this rising, I had a dream of getting onto an elevator with my husband, Scorpio energy, and the door stayed open, and then we just went, phew. It was like, and he wasn't tripping, and I'm looking like, this damn door ain't even closed, you know what I'm saying? So it was just giving me the energies of, we are getting our downloads and our upgrades, and a lot of this energy is coming from those deep, dark places that some of us do not want to acknowledge. Ashe, we want to be a part of the love and we want to be a part of the light, but light comes from dark. So in order to get up, you got to go down. Ashe, that's where the magic is. That's where the power is. That's where your true light is, using your spirit to help you navigate during those dark, illusional type of time. Water energy, moon energy. There's so many things that are overlapping and coming together. Ashe. So the dark moon will take place on Tuesday. The new moon will take place on Wednesday. That energy and that vibration is taking place now. We'll be going into eclipse season. I remember telling you guys that around the 22nd, which was yesterday, things were going to start to get a little spicy. Maybe it's a little too spicy for the pepper. I should come through, Francine. But yeah, that's that energy. So they were also saying, I took some notes here just so I can stay on track, because if we start to commune, I tend to get off track. But they were saying that this energy is to also remind us not to be so fixated on money. And it seems as if money is the name of the game right now. We are going through those surprising changes. So some of us may be having some unexpected things, whether there's a high end or a low end with money. So you want to be very cautious. You don't want to obsess over it. If you're having money issues, come up with a plan. Now is a good time to speak to your tribe, your spiritual tribe. Now is the time to throw your intentions out there. This is not just about making wishes. It hasn't been. We've been moving forward. We have been proactive. Like I said, Mars, Mercury, and the moon is out together. Venus is very close around. So some of us may be having a love affair with our money, and it's like money on my mind, money on my mind. You want to take some time to make sure that it's not becoming obsessive, that you're not becoming a hoarder, that you're not just focusing on that. There's so much more going on that we really may not be able to see, because we got eclipses, we got dark moons, we got that first little sliver of the new moon. So there are a lot of things that are taking place in the shadows. So I keep hearing the message of look past your current situation. There's a message in that you want to take a look past the situation. You want to really tap into spirit. You really want to have the conversation that you need to have with your spiritual tribe. Ashe, you don't have to wait until All Hallows Eve. You don't have to wait. You really don't never have to wait. But since we're talking about energies, this energy right here is taking place right now. You don't have to wait until Halloween. You don't have to wait until All Saints Day. It's taking place right here, right now. The portals are open with this dark moon that is vastly approaching, within a couple of days. So the portals are opening right now. So the Mercury has gone back direct. So the energy is moving fast. It's not waiting for it to just be completely open. It is getting in where it fit in. So you want to make sure that you're keeping yourself protected. You're keeping yourself open. You're having the dialogue and the conversations with yourself, setting your intentions. Because right now it is all about the word. Your word is going to travel so much more than just making sure you have every herb, oil, crystal. Listen, if you don't listen to nothing else that I say, and I'm telling you what I know because I know what I'm telling you, it's all about the words. You want to start talking. If you're having struggles and issues, you want to start talking that out. You want to start talking to your tribe in regards to the assistance that you need, the energy that you need to receive, the energy that you need to let go of so you can receive that energy. It will be a little bit of, nebulous. You may be feeling a little confused. You want to ground yourself. We go through this all the time. We're not new to this. We're true to this. This is just letting us know in regards to the cycles in which we may be, what we can tap into. Ashe, what we can use, what we can utilize. Ogun is on the scene. Shango is on the scene. Obatala is on the scene. Papa Legba is forever on the scene, but he's the one that is opening up these doors, gates, and portals. Ashe. And then on the soul below, you got the Birdos, baby. They are fresh, dressed, ready to party. Money in my pocket, dynamo on my body. They are out here. They are out here. Our ancestors, these energies are out. They are open. So others are using this energy, and I'm encouraging my warriors to tap into this energy as well. Now, everyone is looking for, the light and the love. Some people are out here using their words to throw these curses, hexes, and spells on you, baby. So you better make sure that you are doing what you need to do, because it's a spiritual, this is energetic, this is that energy. Ashe, ashe. Oh, they also gave a message of, and I shared this with my son, so I'm going to definitely share this with you guys as well. If you have found that you have gotten off your path, no matter how, no matter what it is, this is that energy of getting back on it. You want to get back on it. Ashe, just work this shit out. We're all having a human experience. We all get sidetracked. We all fall for, the illusions. We all start focusing on other things that kind of take us off course. You want to find your way back around. Ashe, ashe, you want to get back on your path. Don't beat yourself up about it and keeping yourself away from it because of. If you're feeling guilty that you're not on your path, why would you further keep yourself off of your path? I don't know how else to word that, but that's the gist of it. Get back on it. There's no point in beating yourself up over it to not get back on it. Like you're keeping yourself from it. Is that making sense? Am I making sense, sis? Is that making sense? But yeah, that is definitely the gist of it. I hit everything kind of quick. Hit everything kind of quick. Oh, mood, the mood. You want to pay attention to your mood. Some of us may be a little bit snappish, snarky. We may be a little bit impatient. Ashe, you want to make sure that we're always talking about our head and heart. Ashe, they need to be on the same page. So some of us may need to have a heart-to-heart with ourselves in regards to how we've been moving, the things that we've been doing, what's been conducive, what hasn't been conducive. We really need to start to tighten that shit up, because just from the dreams that I've been having, it's definitely going to be a wild ride. I mean, listen to the energies we got out here. Medusa, Oya, we even have the Baros Gedes Mama Brigitte. We got wolves, owls, snakes. Listen to the energies, Ashe, that is out here. And all of those energies, if you're looking for it to be on a negative, that's exactly what it's going to be. Owls, beautiful, beautiful sight. They can see shit coming. Tap in. Ashe, a lot of nocturnal energies are definitely going to be out. So some of us may need to tap into working, with those night energies. Ashe, not being so afraid of the dark. That's another energy of Scorpio, is trying to encourage us not to be so afraid of the dark. Ashe, we love mermaids and we love fairies and we love rainbows and leprechauns and moonbeams and shit. All that shit comes from the dark. So it's definitely trying to just get us comfortable with working with any type of energies and all type of energies, so that's also in regards to shadow work. Any type of shadow work that needs to be done now is like this last portion of October going into November is that prime time. Is that prime time? Go ahead and, flash a little flashlight. Yeah, I'm looking for you. Where you at? Because if something is going to come up, or it needs to come up, and ego may not want you to be successful and get over that hurdle, it may try to hide it. You know your shit. You know where it is. Seek that shit out. Ashe, and it's not even that hard of a find. I can't be the only one that has had shit like right there at the surface, and it's just been like inching, and you don't even necessarily know what it is, what to do with it, how you got here, but we've been talking about allowing some things to play out. That doesn't mean procrastinate with it. you're rocking with spirit, remember? So when Mars has been telling us to go, we've been rocking. Mars is back on the scene telling us it's time to take action. Time for some action. You're going to have to find a way to find the harmonious blend in regards to multiple energies simultaneously. You don't want to get lost in the eye of the storm. You don't want to get caught out here unprotected. Ashe, be mindful of Ashe Paz, be mindful of your words, be mindful of your energies. Now may be a good time to, do your levitats, do your head washings, your cleansings, cleaning, consecrating, putting your, scarves on, wrapping your hair up, just making sure that, you're keeping your headspace clean. You're keeping it clear. Rocking with Obatala or any other Loa Odisha deity that you rock with that will help keep the mind clear, that will help keep it open, that will help you stay focused on the task at hand, that will help you see your challenges better, that will be there with you as you go to the crossroads to decide, what course of action is needed. Ashe. So yeah, they were saying that the psychic abilities we've been talking about, a lot of us are being activated. Be mindful of energies that are talking, myself included. I always tell y'all, take everything to your altar, but I've been seeing a lot of things, and a lot of things have not been making sense to me. Like this whole superiority thing, it's really starting to bother me, to be quite clear. He just gonna pop up. See, fucking Scorpios, unexpected, fucking quiet, doing this shit on the steps. Scared the bejesus out of me. I told you already. The usual. Yeah. Just text me. I'll respond. Yeah. Awesome. It's birthday weekends. I got you. Oh, roger that. Bye, boy. Sorry. You've been feeling it coming. Yes, sis, because it is definitely coming. Oh, I was speaking of this. Remember what I said? Scorpio energy is very energetic, surprising, unexpected change, transformations. I got my little butterfly up in here just to remind me that, this is a transformative time. Things are going to change, and some of us may not, like how things are changing. But if you're rocking with your goals and it's ultimately for your greatest and highest good, some things may need to come up so it can go on about his business. Is helping to clear your path. Don't forget. But I was speaking of the superiority of the thing. I've been hearing a lot of things, and we've been hearing about it for years now in regards to birthrights, and initiations, and if you're a real witch, and if you're this, and if you're that. I really just don't like that energy. This is just me. And amethyst and clover, using my divine right to use my throat chakra to speak my truth, i.e. Bobo, Ashayo. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of activations, and I shared this with a brother who actually made one of those comments, and I'm like, yo, listen, a lot of our activations and initiations, they do take place with the start of curiosity. I don't understand how people view coming into your birthright. There's a lot of new energy. There are a lot of awakenings. There are a lot of, rememberings. There's a lot of things that are coming up. And our spirit guides, they have different ways of getting in contact with us. I can tell you for my experience that voodoo, Ifa, specifically, New Orleans voodoo has been pretty much, I done heard so many words simultaneously, haunting me, taunting me, chasing me, courting me, all together. It's been happening for a very long time. Ifa has been introducing herself to me for a very long time. And it always started from a book. And I get what people are saying, just because you consider yourself a witch doesn't make you a witch, i.e. Bobo. I don't know what that means, but that's what people say. I do understand what they're saying, but that does not align and rock for me. Sometimes when we're having our dreams and we're really not paying attention, these symbols and energies and images, they start to pop up in other places. How do you get your start if you don't know where to start? You understand? So sometimes you will come across a book that has just catch your eye and you're thinking that this is just curiosity. And then you come to find out that it's something so much more, So for the vets, be a little bit more, tap into your Libra, be a little bit more sympathetic and a little bit more understanding and compassionate in regards to how people come to be on their path. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're not out here trying to deter people. You understand? The proof is in the pudding. If they out here claiming to be one thing and then it's time to show and prove and they can't deliver, then you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't have to be out here cutting people off at their path. That's what I'm saying. So if you've been in the game for a minute, or if you have been called to teach and lead, be mindful that some of these words come with negative energies, and then therefore people feel as though they do not belong. We could, without even trying to, stop some birthrights from actually taking place. Take that to your altar. I don't know why that's the message right now, but that's what it is. That's what's definitely coming through. We need to have more of a care with how we treat our younglings, you know what I'm saying? Like our newbies or our newly initiates or whatever it is that they call themselves. It's like having a new sprout. You don't sit up there and tear up the new sprout and still expect a tree to come from that, or to have some vegetation come from that. This is a time where we're supposed to love and nurture and help protect. You understand? It's like going to the sorting hat. Who determines who's real and who's fake when it's in regards to spirituality? Like, you be mindful with that, and be mindful of aligning yourself to people that say that, because in my world, there's an ulterior motive in regards to that. When they want to sit up there and say, oh yeah, y'all not, which is y'all. Zoom is coming through real heavy. Let your freak flag fly. If everybody get to be who the fuck they want to be, if that's what you want to be, just understand, for all the power that you're seeking comes great responsibility. And a lot of people have seen, and I've seen them come and go, just being a YouTuber as a seer, not as a, but I've seen a lot of people leave. And it's like, you start to see that people were in it for one reason or another, and it really had nothing to do with spirituality. And then when that shit got real, so we don't have to sit up there and make sure people understand the thing. Spirit is definitely going to take care of that. Their spirit and the spirits. Ashe. So those that are curious, those that are interested, they may be coming to you. You may not even realize that they're being placed in your care to gain some knowledge, some understanding. I remember when I started my path, I was one of the only Black people that I knew in my whole city that was, on the path that I was on. And luckily, I rock with spirit and I got what I needed. Ashe. So it does help that in this day and age, come through Ogun, it does help with this day and age where things have advanced. We don't have to be in each other's faces to connect. We don't have to, really feel alone on this journey. So no matter what phase we're in, if we're elevating, we too go from being masters or go from being proficient to back to being new students. Each one teach one. Be mindful of that. I don't know. Maybe it is your job to call a spade. And if that's your birthright, then that's what it is. But I just feel as though that a lot of times we want people to feel less than. We want people to know our place. We want people to know that, yeah, we're up here and you're down here. And in order to get up here, you have to do this, that, and third. Like, who made you the Mecca and the Messiah? God damn. Yes. And I'm just saying, I can hear people, I'm divine ordained, and they made me the Mecca. Listen, do what you will. But even then, Libra energy, Venus energy is here. Have a care, have some compassion. Have some sympathy, some empathy. Remember what it was like when you were first on your journey. God dang. Because ultimately, what's happening is with this eclipse of a new moon, dark moon, new moon, this is also about spiritual contracts. Ashe. So this is bigger than us on a physical level. And I think that's the message they're harping and honing in right now, because I promise you that was not the sermon. Ashe. Ashe. But they're like, no, this needs to be clear. Like people need to know this, because sometimes we allow ourselves to stunt our own growth off of the word of someone else. Ashe. Ashe. So you have to know, and let's be clear, you know, most black sheep, so most anomalies, they're that for a reason, because no one understands, no one else can see it. That doesn't make it so. Stay the course on your journey. You'll find out for yourself if this is for you, if this is where you're meant to be. A lot of times the only way you're going to know a thing is to go through a thing. Ashe. So if somebody says you ain't it, if you rock, if it feels like it's coming from spirit that this ain't it, then baby, this ain't it. But if you feel as though that people don't know what the fuck they talking about, they don't know what's going on inside of you, I will go to my altar. I will go to my altar. And I will go to my altar. Ashe, I will have a conversation with my spiritual tribe. Bobo. Why are they coming to me then? If this ain't my motherfucking path, then why are they coming to me then? Shit. There's still something that I must need to know. There's still something that I must need to do. Fuck it, I'm not a witch. I'm not a warlock. I'm not a voodoo priestess. I'm not none of this shit. But they coming to me. For what then? Can you answer that? Ooh, baby, I'm trying to tell you, they saucy, they spicy, they're a little saucy. Be mindful of your contracts. Be mindful of the promises that you gave. Be mindful of the things that you said, especially during your deepest, darkest hour. Ashe, Ashe, because don't forget, October is an eighth energy. So the as and above, and the soul below. Remember, that veil is waning, that veil is thinning, that veil is down, that veil is gone. All in all, the energies are emerging to merge. You know, and if you said something on your deepest, darkest hour, 8 energy is also justice energy. 8 energy is also strength energy. You're going to have to be strong enough to stand on your word. Right here, right now. Something about they coming to collect. Bobo. They didn't already came for the kid. Ashe. So I'm using my words and my intentions clearly. Oh, and then let this be a message. When you're using the words in regards to your intentions, don't mince words. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Try to do it in under 1,000 words. My son said I took a million words. I said what I had to say with 1,000,000 words. You know, so just clean and clear, precise. Ashe, before you start wheeling and dealing, before you start working with curses, texts, and spells, whether you are drawing them out into the universe or block them out in the universe, you want to make sure that you rock with that. You're not doing it just to be doing it. It doesn't work if you don't align yourself to it, if it's not real for you. Ashe, Ashe. Whew. Because they said you signed up for this. This is a spiritual contract. Something is taking the energy that we're facing and we're going through right now. We signed a contract before we got here. And we may not like it now, but it's a little too late for that. To life, as my daggone computer science teacher would say, to life. You know, so there's a lot of technology things that are happening. There's a lot of spiritual things that are happening. There's a lot of energetic things that are happening. Things could be coming through the mail. Things could be taking place overnight. Be mindful of your dreams. Don't forget, Scorpio energy is water energy. It's intense, deep, dark water energy. So I'm down there like with Olu Kloon, that deep, that dark. You know, at the bottom. You understand what I'm saying? And once you go down there, you'll get what you need. Use it. Put it to action. Don't just acquire it. You understand? Don't just hold on to it. We need to have the conversations, put it into action, trusting our instincts and our intuition along the way. Like I said, our energy is out, wolf energy is out. So that's trusting your instincts, trusting your gut, paying attention to what is you're seeing spiritually and physically, because there is a blend. Ashe, ashe. You got snake energy out, so that's also transformations, that's also change, that's also growth, that's also healing, and it's also some shady dealings and some shady shit that's taking place. Ashe, we got gray nine monsters all over the place. Ayi bobo. Not everything is on the high and not everything is on the low. It's like a clusterfuck. It's like a gumbo pot. There's a little bit of everything. What seasonings are you putting in? Ashe, ashe. You want to be mindful of that. Triple goddess energy, triple god energy. However it is that you rock, this is masculine and feminine energy coming together, and it's hot, it's saucy, it's spicy. Sex magic, so if you rock with that, this is that time. If you feel as though you need to do a sex fast, this is that time. Any type of major changes that you need to make in your life, now is that time. The universe, your guides, your gods, everybody is coming out to assist. And again, it may be some shit that's coming up and coming through that you was not expecting, and yet it still needs to be dealt with and cleared so you can move on, and get closer to your goals and have your goals and your harvest coming closer to you. Don't forget that it is hunter's season. Ashe, ashe, it is hunter season. So be mindful of who you're communicating with. Be mindful of who you're sharing thoughts, dreams, ideas, and success with. Be mindful of that because they're forever listening, and there is some plot and planning, energy that is also out here. Pay attention to what's going on with nature, with the animals. Birds are talking and squawking, baby. They are definitely singing their tunes. Mindful of the music that you're listening to. There's a lot of energy of luring, trying to pull you in, traptive energies. Ashe. There's a lot of energies of the past that is coming back up just to try to keep you in that old way thinking, feeling. These are tests. They're tests. Nothing more, nothing less. Ashe, they're tests. So I know that you may be feeling overwhelmed. You may be feeling like, I keep hearing despair. You're not alone. You are strong. You've gone through this. This is the past. So you've already gone through this. Don't let it cripple you. It's just something that we need to deal with now for whatever the reason. Because my shit, I'm over here like, this shit is bonkers. It is testing your faith. It is testing your spirituality. It is testing your religion. It is testing your discernment. It is testing your dedication. It is testing your boundaries. Ashe, it's out here testing everything. It is looking for a weakness. It is looking for a chink in your armor. It is looking for a crack to sliver through. Ayi bobo. And not just you, your kids also. Don't forget that. Don't forget, they also are going through their things. I don't care if they 5 or 55. They're going through shit. This is a human experience type of thing. Keep them close. Keep affirming them. Keep pouring into them, whether they like it or not. Make sure that you get them back on their path, even if that's aligned with you, because we have a lot of kids that's trying to break free. They're coming into their own, that they want to test the waters. We as preteens, we always have. It's like a birthright. It's like a passage right, a rite of passage. You want to keep them close right now. You want to tell them the truth right now. You want to check in on their dreams right now, because out of the mouths of babes, ashe, ayi bobo. So if you got little people, they be like, Auntie, I had a dream that I saw you, this is that and the third. You want to definitely pay attention. They're messengers. Ashe, ashe. Ayi bobo, ashe yo. Yes, 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 and yes. Love and abundance is definitely around, but so is that energy to try to take you off your course, try to take you off your path. Make sure that you are rooted, suited, booted. Ashe, stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. And if you ain't got the life that you want to live, you want to change that shit. If you ain't got the day that you want to have, you want to change that shit. We're alchemists, we're magicians, we're powerful. Whether you consider yourself to be a witch or not, that shit don't even really matter. Titles, get past them. See beyond your current situation. Ashe, work through your fears. Ayi bobo, ashe yo, expect these unexpected changes, and they could be small because Pluto is small, but packs a mighty powerful punch. Ayi bobo, ashe yo. Remember, you can handle this. You're strong, you're brave, you're bold, and you ain't taking no shit. Ayi bobo, ashe yo. Peace, 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 peace. And again, I'll be doing a pick a card reading. I'll be dropping that video, and it'll be popping up sometime tonight. Ashe, ashe. Always rocking, sis. I love you. Peace.